the second action, getting to the third side. The ball moves. The ball's going to end up in the open guy's hands, and those guys are delivering, so credit to them.
Started on a 15-2 run. The Bucks in the second quarter. The Bucks end on that 11-2 run to stretch the lead out to +9 as we start the third quarter. He's been impressive.
Seeing him handle it from the perimeter like that, kind of just a fake handoff, turning the corner like that. And Giannis, he jumped over there willing to block that shot if he had to. But nice little extra step to get that look.
Giannis with the handoff to Dame, short, gets the rebound off the miss. Giannis 16 of his 19 in the first half coming in the paint. Looked like he tried to maybe throw that off the backboard.
Well, I thought he did such a good job of getting that rebound and just eyes up right away.
Right.
Brooklyn brought it up, but they hounded him, and all of a sudden he turned into what Ricky Davis used to throw it off the glass to himself and go try to dunk it or something like that.
Not the way they. Second leading scorer here for the Bucks.
Yeah, and I like seeing Ajax just kind of hound Maxey, especially to start this half. Saw him have a pretty good first half, and you want to just keep him quiet, keep him uncomfortable, and so knowing you got a guy just in your pocket the whole time, it makes it that much more difficult for Maxey.
Bucks come in, they've won their last 3. Looking across the league, Steve, there's only been 4 teams, including the Bucks, that have gone 3-0.
Level and almost had Ajax there in a cut, but got deflected away.
There's Eric Gordon, pump fake, drives high off the glass, not there. The Sixers come in with the 11th best record in the East. 2 games out of the play-in turning spot. Brook gets wrapped up. Brook's got that height advantage, but the ball taps loose into Oubre's hands to do that. Night agent either. I got some catching up to do.
We got time.
Giannis leaves it short. Well, the Sixers have outscored the Bucks 6-2 here in the third quarter. On 75% shooting from the field. Small sample size, of course, but so far setting the tone in the first couple of minutes. Maxey, that hesitation going nowhere, though. Ajax leading the break. Has Giannis behind the back. What a highlights!
Did look a little Magic-esque out there when you can deliver a dime like that on the money to Giannis. Man, the defender never even had a chance, and he's at the rim.
Maxey, the left hand.
Screen by Brook, but what a beautiful pass that was by Ajax.
Giannis to Taurean Prince. Three-pointer. He had like
second halves the last few games is he really just spread the floor and knocked down threes. And those threes start to add up because with only 5 made threes in the first half, you just got to think if you get that 3-ball going as a weapon, you can break this game open.
Yeah, that's three-pointer number 6 for the season. An 8-point advantage. Again, largest lead has been 10. Dame with the blow-by. Man, it's a layup drill.
Breakdown, you could tell they're yelling, who's the low man, who's supposed to be helping on this side. But again, back to your original point in the first half, Lisa, when Dame is attacking and he's driving, look, sometimes good things happen. Guys get open shots. Sometimes he gets a wide open layup, but just gives you options. It stresses the defense.
To the free throw line. Actually averaged about 50.
With these injuries and guys need to fill some roles. 39 minutes last night.
Bona clears with a monstrous rebound. Driving his count.
And at these points in the season for teams like Philly, when you've got that many guys out, a guy like Council getting 36 minutes last night against Indiana, now playing, like you said, again, big minutes and getting opportunities. You just, if this team can get healthy, you wonder how these guys can help impact that team and build out some depth, as Nick Nurse, like you said, was talking about their depth.
Giannis. That's what they take.
You don't think they didn't even, they just a lot of other things, but not even close.
And then AD too.
14.
22 for Giannis, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. He's got another double-double, 31 double-doubles on the season. Maxey has a few of those. He's got another, make it 4 3-points.
He is a bucket. I mean, he has just shown, starting last year especially, how good he is offensively. They missing that one, though.
Tonight, again, they played in Indy last night and lost to the Pacers. They're playing pretty focused, inspired basketball here tonight. The rebound to Brook. And Bona goes down. It's 4 on 4. Ajax penetrating, shovel pass, Giannis finishing.
He makes so many good passes. And sometimes, look, it's a turnover because he's aggressive with it, but I think that this is what it looks like when it pays off. And so you live with some of the aggressive, maybe too aggressive passing sometimes, because these last couple have been on the money.
A couple of assists. If you're going to get a couple of assists behind the back, and that shovel pass for Giannis dunk are the way to go about it. Here's Bona, one-on-one against Giannis. He gives it up, though, to Prince. Prince driving. Council, short.
Connect.
Again, trying to figure out this defense. You heard Pete Dominguez talk about they've got them a lot of look. Had that Milwaukee.
But you got to just.
Actually lost his footing, finds Council in the corner for themselves. Game driving, finishing.
Giannis-esque, the way he gets that ball up above guys, he's able to take a little bump with that right shoulder and finish with his left. And beautiful finger work.
Boy, that size. But Council 3 for 5 here tonight to tally his 13 points.
Yeah, and a guy who, look, he's undrafted, like you said, 25% three-point shooter, getting an opportunity, and he's like, look, I got some things to prove. I'm better than a lot of those guys that got picked ahead of me, and I can shoot it better than that, and this is the opportunity you get.
Dame can't knock home the three-pointer. And the lead sits at 5. Numbers around Oubre. Over to Maxey. 4 of those, can't get number 5. And Ajax stuffing the stat sheet. 3 rebounds now. Chris Middleton to TP. Our favorite.
Those plays where I was thinking, oh, I just said sometimes you get turnovers with the good ones, and I was thinking, well, Maxey gets that bucket. It's a little bit of chaos, and I think that just because the defense has no choice but to in some way react, he's looking the right hands and get a good look.
Scott Foster, hopefully just a short-term thing here for AJ.
Yeah, he really does bring something to this team that, man, when he's out there, it's a jolt. His movement, his shooting, absolutely.
Eric Gordon pump fake. Chris Middleton stays right there. And Oubre for
typical second game. Look at them in that zone defense, but this is not at all a typical second game of a back-to-back for them. They have been getting blown out in their second games of back-to-back, but not tonight.
Like Steve mentioned, they're 0 for 5 in second games of a back-to-back. They've been giving up 120-plus points to opponents. 45% three-point shooting to opponents. Maxey in and out. They've got like renewed life for whatever reason here tonight. Trent Jr. catch and shoot.
Would have got the offensive rebound and forces so much action on both ends.
Trent Jr. size
I'm knocking threes down. You just keep on shooting that thing because you got to get them out of that zone and you're going to get open looks. So that's a shot you got to take.
Oubre. That's what you got to be careful with, right? In Milwaukee here in the third.
Yeah, really. Of recently, Milwaukee's been playing with such big leads that, you know, this is different.
Mid-range for Giannis.
Midi-committee. I like that. Mid-range.
Oubre facing numbers. Doughton Jr. fires and hits. Points. He's at 3 right now after that bucket. Chris Middleton shoulder shake.
When Marcus Johnson a few games ago talked about how Jalen Brunson got 454 dribbles on one possession, he said, if you give a guy that's that good in this league that many dribbles, he's going to score 100% of the time. And just giving Chris way too many dribbles. He's going to get to his spot. He's going to make that.
An out-of-control shot by Doughton Jr., and the Bucks are on the move. There's issues, but as Nick Nurse said in the pregame versus this year, is the number of guys surrounding now Joel who aren't healthy. You could figure it out if you had some extra help. They're playing some two-way guys, guys that doesn't get a lot of minutes. Final few seconds here of the third. Shot clock still in play. Oubre well off the mark.
Last 2 seasons, just realizing that it's disruptive at a minimum.
Rollins can't hit the three-pointer.